Hi, and welcome to the market alert for Friday, the 30th of January 2015. Starting off in the 5-minute chart, you can see we had quite a bit of volatility at the open of yesterday's session. This bar in particular, over 60 points just in this one bar. So the volatility returning at the start of the session. Market trading down to 17,200, back up to 17,250, then back to the 200 level, and then down to the 17,150 before finding some sort of support. At this time yesterday, CNBC, the business news channel, informed everybody that a member of the Federal Reserve, whose name escapes me at this point, will be speaking on CNBC later today. So this is why the market turned around and started to move to the upside, because it's the Fed, after all, that has kept this Ponzi scheme alive with the printing of the quantitative easing money, QE for short. And this is where the money's ended up through the likes of JP Morgan and co. into the stock market. So any sort of rhetoric from a Federal Reserve member is likely to have this effect, and this is exactly what you're seeing yesterday. So the market's starting to move higher. You can see how it trades to the psychological areas back and forth until late on in the session when we had a confirmed signal. We did have a signal earlier on in the session at 5 minutes past 6, but this, when it was set up, I'll just show you what happened here. The market gave a potential buy signal, which is a shame because the market moved higher after, but unfortunately the stop was hit before the entry price, which I suppose is no bad thing in one way, because it's better than being taken into the market and then taken out. So the market needed to get the additional selling out of the way, which we see here, and then reversal there on a slight increase in volume as well. So some buying coming back into the market there. So at 8:05 we see a potential buy signal there that was then confirmed, and the market going on. It took until this bar here to drive through up to the 17,400 level before the market went through the scalp. It drove straight through in one price bar there, and you see prices continuing to move higher. The 9 o'clock bar in this market is this one, this telegraph pole. This is the last bar of the session, comes back down to the 17,400 level. So the psychological level really being the main area for this yesterday, which is around 53 points for yesterday's trade there. The market did go on to make just a little bit more as it traded up towards the 17,450, but failing to get there, and of course doing this around 9:15 last night. It was 9:10 when the market went through, and then 9:15 up to the 17,500 level there. So after a poor start to the week and a very volatile week, the market giving a decent buy signal with 50 points plus in there. In the daily charts, you can see the volatility continues. It's quite amazing at the moment. These are unprecedented, as I keep saying. It really is. It's incredibly choppy, and it's not just me that's noticed this. A lot of other commentators are coming out and saying that the amount of volatility in the market at the moment is very, very unusual. And if you just look back at the chart, you can see how the difference in the scaling alone is quite marked. When we actually move across to here, you can see how choppy this market has been for the last month. So hopefully things will start to calm down as we go forward. In the news today, apart from the Fed member speaking on CNBC, which is likely to be lunchtime-ish, we've got 2:45, not really concerned about 3 p.m. revised UOM consumer sentiment coming out from the US. This is more or less the same medium impact news item there. And finally, before we conclude today, 1693 yesterday for the implied volatility, down to 14.6. Massive drop in this market. And again, you can see this in the chart. A lot of volatility at the moment in this market. And again, that's reflected in the pricing of the options. and of course the risk to the option sellers at the moment. Right, that's it for me for this morning. I will see you in Monday's edition of the Market Alert. Have a great weekend. Let's hope for a restful and peaceful one, and not too much of the white stuff. Okay, I will see you on Monday as ever. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.